What's going on, guys? Welcome back to this year's Halloween Spooktacular. Once again, I am going to be talking about another horror movie, of course, because that's what the Spooktacular is for. And we're going to be talking about the prequel to Rosemary's Baby, Apartment 7A, that came out at Fantastic Fest this year and is out now on Paramount Plus. A struggling young dancer finds herself drawn in by dark forces when a peculiar, well-connected older couple promise her a shot at fame. As a standalone horror movie, I think Apartment 7A is okay as a prequel to Rosemary's Baby. It's pretty bad. Doesn't work. It really feels tedious and dull from a script and story standpoint. You know exactly who the ones are going to be. They're going to try and persuade Terry to do this thing for them and then are part of this satanic cult. It's a very predictable story. I also think the lighting is pretty flat in this movie. Why does it seem like every horror movie now has like this yellowy tint to it in scenes in corridors and where it's supposed to be dark, but there's like candles and torches lighting up the way, maybe even some lights hanging off of walls. It's weird, man. It bothers me. Like, it's not good on my eyes. I'm not really big on movies that take place in a lot of nighttime or dark scenes because it hurts my eyes and it makes me tired. When I'm looking at something as ugly like that, it puts me to sleep. I do think that this movie is held together by the performances of Julia Gardner, Diane Wiest, and Kevin R. McNally, Gibbs from Pirates of the Caribbean. I think Diane Wiest and Kevin McNally are definitely really good at hiding the more sinister nature of their characters and what the sinister plans are with these characters, because they start off as innocents, but then, of course, in predictable fashion, you know that there's something below the surface with them. You know that there's something completely wrong with them. If you've seen Rosemary's Baby, you know exactly how this is going to go because Julia Gardner plays Terry, and I believe, I've only seen Rosemary's Baby once, but I believe Terry is in that movie. I think she's like the opening kill. I don't remember. Correct me if I'm wrong. The costume design reflects the era of the 1960s really well. Everybody dressed up in all these swinging 60s and groovy outfits. There's quite a few intense scenes. There's some scenes involving body horror where you hear the crackling of bones breaking. That stuff is actually done really well. Even if it's not practical, which I hope it's not. I hope people didn't break their own bones watching this. Those sound effects, they make you scream for the briefest moments possible. But I just found this to be quite dull and not really all that interesting compared to Rosemary's Baby, where Rosemary's Baby had so much more going for it. This is a lot shorter than Rosemary's Baby, and it just wasn't as interesting as Rosemary's Baby. It's so predictable right off the bat. It just feels like a fan film that somehow got theatrical distribution. I mean, you could really say that about any prequel or spin-off or whatever it may be of any franchise, but this is one of those movies where I felt that, and I haven't really felt that in a long time. I'm going to give Apartment 7A a C-. Curious to know what you guys think of this one, so drop me a comment in the comment section below. If you have seen Apartment A, if you're a big Rosemary's Baby fan, maybe I'll talk about it later this year. I'll leave a link to my website in the description below as well. You guys are the best. Thank you for watching. My name is Alex Madden, and I'll see you at the movies somewhere.